What's up, guys? It's Nate from Famous Racing Customs. I've done a couple videos over the last I don't know, probably the last 5 days. I've done 2 videos, and just having some issues with my computer. The video files are too big for my phone to upload to YouTube, and and they were kind of like, they were videos I wanted to smash together anyway and just make one long episode. But like I said, I'm having issues. They're not uploading to my my editing software. They get about halfway done, and then it unexpectedly shuts down. So a problem has occurred. That's stupid. So anyways, the first video was just me kind of just saying what's up and that I'm still here. I've just been doing a lot of work around my house, and I have a new project. I have the old Suburban up for sale, and I actually have a motorcycle project. It's I have a 58 Harley FLH frame, which is a Softail, and I got a 71, 74 inch shovel head, and just a bunch of parts. So if I can get my computer back up and running, I'll get the videos smashed together and then uploaded. The other thing is I decided that I was going to take a couple days and actually work on something. And what inspired me was my new motorcycle project. So I got to working on the chopper, and just kind of what I kind of want to build as a bike. Even though the chopper model is a rigid frame, it's kind of the same deal. So and the model itself is not 100% finished. I have some things that I want to do to it. I want to just add a little bit of weathering to it just to make it look like it's been ridden. I just haven't gotten there yet, but I do have it completed. So I'll show you what it looks like complete, and it's all nice and clean. And so here it is. There we go. There is the chopper. Now, it's got a gloss red frame, and the tins are flat black, and really for tins all I got is the gas tank and the rear fender. It's not running a front fender. I painted my triple trees a flat red, and I can see in the video I got a little bit of touch-up work to do. The forks themselves are just a standard aluminum color, and then flat black tubes. So I did mess up a little bit because the instructions were a little confusing to me, and I put the small brake up front. And as you can see, I should have put the big brake up front and the small brake in the rear. So, I did the white wall on the tire, and I didn't do it absolutely perfect because, like I said, I want this to look like it's been ridden, so it has kind of that dirty look to it. The spokes are flat black, both front and rear are like that. The eyelid on the headlight there is actually a piece of the front fender that I cut down and made fit inside there. Also, don't drop. Alright. Oh, and of course she moved. And also, as you can see, I dropped the headlight down below its stock location. So I kind of wish I took a little bit more time on that and knocked out that big tab there, but that's okay for now. This is the first motorcycle I built. First one of these I built. I think I built one motorcycle before, or I got halfway through it and gave up. I can't remember. So, you know, not a ton of detail in there. I did do a few things that I just felt made it look a little bit better, but I didn't go all out. I didn't put the brake line in for the brakes. Didn't do the throttle cable to the carburetor, you know. So I did add, and I'd done this already before I got back to starting the model and focus. And right there you can see I got the spark plug wires in. Of course, I drilled my holes a little bit too big, but that's okay. Also, I got this great machined fin look. I love that look on these V-twin engines. That the black jugs and heads, and then they paint or powder coat them, whichever, and then they machine the lips on the fins so they have this nice contrast to it. It's got an open belt drive, as you can see. Detailed the forward controls a little bit. Got me a nice little stand for my kickstand there. Yeah, just flat black. I got the brown leather look. It's already dusty, I'll be damned. It's only been done for like a whole day. But yeah, the tan leather saddle type seat. I'm not a big fan of the saddle seats, but that's alright. It works with this motorcycle. As you can see right there, that little ball, I made a jockey shifter, even though it's a tiny bit out of scale, but that's okay. I like that jockey shifter. And it's a little too close to the engine, but again, that's okay. This is not a real model, and this is what I just wanted to do. Black washed the chain and the sprocket and gave it that kind of dirty look to it, because there's grease that's going to be flying around in there. Again, the white wall in the rear, not perfect because it looks like it's been ridden. That is actually bare metal foil. It had this design in it, like an iron cross and a flame and some weird tribal, and I just thought it looked stupid. So I sanded it flat and did my best. I have one little mishap right there that I'm actually going to detail. It worked out. It looks like maybe like you're riding down the road and somehow like a rock kicked up from another car or something and hit and scratched it up. You know, this bike's going to be made look like it's been rode hard and put away wet, basically. So there's that side. Coming over to the other side. Again, I got a detail, and the brake is way too big for that. There we go. The pipes, I love the way the pipes came out. That is, like, I guess plastic medical tape that I colored with a permanent marker to give the look of a header wrap. So what I did was I actually wrapped each pipe individually up to here, and I wanted this look anyway right here, but it also worked out because I couldn't figure out how to glue the top pipe to the bottom pipe, and so the tape is actually holding that together, but it works out perfectly. It gives it that awesome look to it. Again, machine finished. I got just a plain black derby cover. I got my battery in there. It does, you have your alternator right there. So it would, if I took in a little more time, it would have been real easy just to wire this up. But if I was just thinking, if I was going to take the time to wire it up, I might as well take the time to plumb it too, since they give you lots of a little bit of meat right here to play with. I believe this is like a 1/12 or 1/16, or I can't remember. It's a bigger scale bike. Now I'll go this direction. Now in this kit, it gives you a couple different options on pipes and primary covers and air cleaner covers, and I hated both the air cleaner covers. One was a poorly casted like skull, and the other one was the Iron Cross with the weird flame on it. So what I did was I took from the 79 Trans Am 2-in-1, I took a velocity stack and the air filter that went to it, and it's actually the perfect size for that. I was going to add the carburetor too, but when I had it all mocked up, it just stuck out way too far. Another thing that I had done was, this is a new thing, and it's becoming pretty popular, and I love the look of it. Instead of putting drag, sorry about my hand, instead of putting drag bars on your bike, you can eliminate the risers altogether and just mount your forward controls to the forks itself. The only thing I wish I would have done more was added a little bit of something to actually make it look like it's been strapped to the handlebar. But I love this look. It really, I think, sets it off. Realistically, this bike, you would basically be folded completely over to ride, just by how far back the seat is in comparison to the foot controls, and then how low the forward controls, and they don't sweep back hardly any at all. So, but yeah, there she is. I don't have a name for it. I don't know, other than maybe Death Trap, because if you were to really seriously ride this bike, scale-wise, if it were 1-to-1, you would literally just be almost folded over that tank. And speaking of tank and pipes, I painted one set of tank. I painted both tanks flat black. I just got to get the gas cap on it, but it comes with tabs and these great little lineup holes. So I left it not glued. So when I get bored, I can take off this tank and put on the smaller tank it comes with, and same thing with the pipes. The pipes actually stay in really well. Either way, glued in, these pipes glued in or not, they rest on that, which is not realistic, but you know, it just ended up working. The other set of pipes stay in really well just by themselves, and they actually, this pipe comes down underneath, this pipe just comes back, and they actually swoop upward, giving it, I guess, more of an old school look, you know. But like I said, it's one of those things where I can just swap them out if I wanted to. So my work area is a mess, and well, there it is. It's still a mess. I haven't had time to clean it up, really. Camaro's next on the chopping block. I got the interior parts finally painted. I did him flat black along with when I did my tank and everything. But the other thing I wanted to show you was we got this new bookcase, and so now I have a new place to display my models. It's actually very nice. I'll do another video on that one later. So, but yeah, again, like I said, if I can get those videos smashed together, I'll upload them, and that way you can get more detail on my project bike, and at least one update before the finished product of the bike. But anyways, guys, been watching your guys' videos. I just don't get, like I said, like before I've said, I just don't really get a chance to comment or anything like that. I'm just up early in the morning, wasting an hour, you know, so I'm just watching a whole bunch of videos. So, but I do watch your videos, and I will continue to watch your videos, and you guys keep doing what you're doing. And this is Nate, Famous Racing Customs, signing off.